5.2 is our favorite. It's word problems. So let's just go ahead and jump right in. So we did linear equalities yesterday, and now we get to do the word problems. Okay, number 1. Your school is holding a home football game. We have $8 per adult ticket and $5 per student, and we want to raise at least $140. So then it says write an inequality that describes this, and then graph, and then we need to give 2 possible combinations of tickets that need to be sold in order to reach that $140. So here's the key points. It's $8 per adult, $5 per student, and we're looking for at least $140. So to write an inequality, we're going to write in standard form, but first we need to identify our x and our y variables. So x, they talk about adults first, so x will be the adult tickets, and I'm going to go ahead and say that y is the student. Now I'm actually going to set up my inequality. So it's $8 per adult plus the $5 per student, and I need to raise at least $140, which means I need to hit $140 or more than that, so it's going to be greater than or equal to. Currently that cannot be graphed in standard form, so we're going to convert to slope-intercept. So we need to solve for y. So there's your standard, and we are going to, like I just said, convert. So the first step is to subtract 8x on each side. The next step is to divide by 5. So y is greater than or equal to negative 8 over 5x plus 28. Now before we can graph our inequality, we need to go ahead and label our actual graph. So we're raising money for the football team. So we're having a fundraiser, so I need a title. The x is the adult. So I have my adult values on the bottom, or the x-axis, and then my students, and I kind of wrote on this side a little bit, so hopefully you guys have a little bit more room than I do. This is my student section. So unfortunately my graph only goes up to 25, and I need it to go up to 28 because 28 is my y-intercept, but I just told you it goes only up to 25. So I'm going to zoom in so that I can change the scale on my graph. So it goes up to 25, so that means I can go up by 2s. So the first number would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And we're just going to number the whole thing. And there's 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, and then we'll just stop there at 40. Okay, my adult, though, I can go by 1s. So I'm going to leave this as 1. And this goes to 20. So now I'm going to graph my inequality. So it starts at 28. And your slope is negative 8 over 5. So I'm going to count down 8, but remember we're going by 2s. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, which puts me at 20. And then I'm going over 5. So 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, and going over 5. Hopefully I counted right on that. Again, going down 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. we have an inequality here, so I'm looking at what my inequality sign is. It is greater than or equal to. So hopefully you guys remember that's a solid line. And you shade above because it's greater than. So this whole part is the solution. The last part says give two possible combinations of tickets that need to be sold. So what they're looking for two possible answers or combinations, I'm going to write this on the side. The combos would be anywhere within the shaded region. So for example, if I sell 4 adult tickets, then I need to sell 26 student. If I sell 14 adult, then I need to sell at least 8 student. So you're just looking at any point that is within this region. Okay, second one. It's our friend's birthday. We want to get her balloons. Large balloons $10 and a solid color is $2. We cannot spend more than $50. So we're going to write an inequality and give 2 possible answers. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is identify my x and my y. It first talks about large balloons. And then this y is the solid color. And we cannot spend more than 50. So your inequality would be 10x plus $2 for the solid. And we cannot spend more than 50 because that's all I have. I don't even have 50. So it'd be less than 50. There's your standard form. Again, we need to convert to slope-intercept. So you're going to subtract 10x on each side. Put your 10x first, or negative 10x, I'm sorry. And then we're dividing by 2. So y is less than negative 5x plus 25. My graph goes to 25, so luckily I don't have to recreate a scale, but I do need to label everything. So my title will be Birthday Balloons. The x was the large balloons, so the x is going to be large balloons. And the y was the solid color. And man, I'm writing really messy. So I can start at 25, which is the very top line. So I need to make sure that I know that that's 25. So I would at least label the 5s. There's 10. If you want to label every single one, that's fine. And then again, we're going by 5s to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. So my slope is negative 5, so I'm going down 5 and over just 1. Looking at your symbol, it's less than. Oops. So that should be dotted and below. So I'm shading all these parts down here. And then we need to talk about possible combinations. So in order to not spend more than $50, the different combinations of balloons that we can sell, or buy, I'm sorry. So if I buy 1 large balloon, I can buy anywhere within this region of solid. So if I buy 1 That means I can still afford to buy, let's say, 9 solid balloons. If I buy 4 large balloons, that cuts my budget quite a bit, and I can only buy basically, looks like 3. So that is graphing linear inequalities. You guys are now having to do for your assignment this one and that one. You're going to upload the completed 1, 2, 3, and 4 to Canvas, and then move on to complete 5.3 notes. That's all.